You need your intuition more than ever to make correct choices in what can seem like a crazy, mixed up world. I'm going to teach you a very simple method to activate and strengthen your intuitive powers. Hi, I'm Carol Tuttle. I'm a best-selling author of 6 books. Most recently, Mastering Affluence. This will help you strengthen your intuition. I have an entire section on creating spiritual affluence, and it's really about becoming your own spiritual authority, and being intuitive is a big function of that. I'm also the creator of Dressing Your Truth, The Child Whisperer, and healwithcarol.com, where I have the Carol Tuttle Healing Center. I am a qualified expert in the field of healing that I've been working in for over 25 years, and I know what it takes to get your life going to create amazing outcomes and success at a level you never even dreamed possible. So what is intuition? Now think of the intuit, in. It's an inward state of being. Insight, inner sight, inner vision, inner knowing. Mine is given to me in a very kind of mindful way, a knowing, a big picture awareness. It's then matched by a gut feeling that feels right at a whole body level. And so your intuition is a sense of knowing what's correct for you without necessarily logical evidence. Now, sometimes your logical thinking process can back it up, but it's not coming to correct choices based on looking at pros, cons, benefits versus, what's the benefit of this versus not the benefit. It's a awareness that's known at a spiritual level. This is what's correct for me. It's a sense of knowing, a right of knowing. We all have it. Insight, inner vision, intuition. It's an inward process. You actually have an energy center that's placed in the middle of your forehead. It's actually nicknamed the third eye. That inner vision, that knowing. So this particular energy center can be activated and strengthened. It's the power of your intuitive self to activate that function of inner knowing. And they've actually found through research that the pineal gland, which is a crystal-like part of our brain, it's an organ that we actually have that reflects light, has a strong ability in our brain function to create that sense of knowing. So that pineal gland actually is connected to this energy center. When you activate this, it strengthens your pineal gland, which is an actual physiological function of your intuition. So how do you strengthen your third eye? Your inner vision, your intuition. We're going to open the third eye and activate it. It's very easy to do. I've actually taught this for years, and my daughter had an experience with this. She did it for 7 days in a row, this simple process, and she actually noted an increase in her sense of knowing what was correct for her. It built each day. It became very potent and powerful for her. And then there's a second step that you need to follow through on. But let's learn the first step of activating and strengthening the third eye. All you have to do is take any one of your fingertips. I'm going to use my middle finger, and I'm going to pretend I have an eye right here. And the eye has an eyelid, and it's actually closed. So I'm going to open the eyelid by gently pushing it upward. And I'm going to take a deep breath in while I'm opening the eye. And now imagine that an eyelid is opening. And if an eye had been closed for an extended period of time, if an eyelid had been closed, you'd see it fluttering. So imagine it's fluttering. Now you can even tap on it. Using this affirmation, this is strengthening the energy center. This is an actual energy point. I am grateful for my active and strong intuitive powers. They are guiding me in making correct choices in my life. Take a deep breath and relax into that. Do that for 7 days. It will strengthen your sense of knowing. The second step now is just as important. In fact, I think it is the step most people miss, that they're not engaging in, that will actually weaken your intuition. And that second step is trust your intuition. What can happen is your logical mind can start to question it. Give me evidence. You'll get an intuitive hit, basically. You'll get a knowing. You know something's right. If your logical mind now starts to engage in query of it, you'll start asking people if they think it's right. So now you're giving away your power. You will weaken that energy by questioning. You'll question it yourself. Now you're going to look for evidence and you're trying to base it through logical thinking. The intuitive mind and the logical mind are very different. I believe our souls are guiding us, and that's where this information's coming from. If you believe it's God, Christ, whatever spiritual alliance that you have with divinity, what supports you, it's coming from a higher source than you. The logical mind is our thinking human brain. It's not from a higher perspective of knowing. The logical mind will actually cancel out what the intuitive mind is bringing in. And so if you revert to the logical mind, you will cancel out your intuitive awareness, and that will weaken it to the point then that you won't even be in the process of allowing it and then trusting it. And so the second step is trust what you've been given to know. This is correct for me. Now, is it always easy to act on intuitive knowledge? Not necessarily. It may affect other people. It may take confidence. It may take some sense of reassurance with yourself, because you're worried about upsetting people, you're worried about people not supporting you, and you're worried about what other people will think. Now, I have helped to help you clear all that stuff so you can get it out of your way, because you can create people support me, people align with me, what I am intuitively given to know, others support me in making choices that are correct for me. You can start to create that in your life. But again, the logical mind will go down that path of thinking to think, what about all this? So you want to catch it and turn it around. I'm grateful that people support me in what is correct for me. I am grateful that people support me. You can even tap on this center point, then tap on the third eye. I'm grateful others support me in making the choices that are correct for me. Take a deep breath in. Remember this two-step process. First, activate and strengthen the intuitive energy center. Second, reinforce it and help it develop to be stronger by trusting it and in acting on what information it's giving you. Catch yourself in the logical response that will cancel and weaken it. Check me out at, that sounded funny, huh? Check me out. Look into my healing work. I know what I'm doing. I've come back from a lot of stuff that's been disabling of my life. I know how to help you heal. I've put it together in simple to follow healing plans at healwithcarol.com. I have amazing guided plans that will help you with anything from intuition in your spirit, claiming your spiritual authority, to depression, anxiety, weight loss, issues with money, you name it, I've got resources for it. I can help you clean it up so you can free yourself up to live the life you're meant to live. Thanks for liking the video. Subscribe to my channel, and if you have a comment or question, please leave it in a comment. Thanks for watching, everyone.